Hello, welcome to this video. I'll be teaching you how to make a simple granny square using crochet. This pattern was made possible by Cheryl Bennett in her blog of Crochet 365 Knit 2. Before getting started, you will need some supplies that I usually use when I make these. So starting off, I usually use this hook right here. It's a 5mm hook. I have it with a handle, got it from Hobby Lobby. You can get one of these for like $2, just a simple one. I'm also using these scissors. They are usually about $3, and I'm using this yarn. It's usually a weighted yarn that I prefer to use with these type of projects. This was from Loop and Threads. It's a gray color and it's acrylic. Looking at these usually tells you the measurement of the hook. Usually this one's asking for a 5mm hook, which is what we have here, but any size is cool. So starting off, we're gonna have to use the we're gonna make a first knot to make this. This usually is the starting knot, is how we begin doing all our chains. So what I'm doing here is I'm just gonna loop the yarn around my finger, and with the short end, which is the free end, we're gonna kind of grab it, and this is what we're gonna make the knot with, and we're gonna push it through the hole like this, and then make a knot like that. Perfect. If you need to rewatch it just to see how I do it, perfect. So now we're gonna start off with actually doing a chain. So with this, we're gonna grab the hook and we're gonna put it through the hole. I like to tighten it just so I have better grip, and I wrap the yarn around my fingers to create tension, so it's easier for me to like control the yarn as I go. You see, I'm able to do it and move my hook more freely than if I didn't do this. So now we're gonna start by chaining 5. So for our first chain, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna yarn over, so putting the yarn over my hook. As you can see, yarn is kind of going underneath the yarn going over. Then I'm gonna twist it and then I pull it through that hole. So now we have our first chain. As you can see, I have a loop on my hook and I have that there. So we're just gonna do this one more time. So yarn over again and hook it over and then pull through. Perfect, that's your second chain. So we're gonna do this a third time. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So now we have our 5 chains. So then we're gonna connect this all using a slip stitch. A slip stitch is usually just, we slip it into a stitch and then we don't create a new hole with this. So for this one, we're gonna slip stitch it into the first chain that we made, so the very one closest to the knot. So with the hook, you're gonna push it through in there. There should be a little opening in there, you'll see, and it's in the first stitch, as you can see. So then here we're just gonna yarn over, and then I'm gonna pull it through the stitch, and then the loop on my hook. Perfect, and now you have a circle. Okay, and then now here we're gonna chain 3. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. So okay, now we have our chain 3. So this is where the fun starts now. We're gonna be working all of these next few chains inside the little hole that we made. So we're gonna do a double crochet. So to do a double crochet, we're gonna yarn over as we've been doing, like this, perfect. And then with the 2 loops on your yarn, you're gonna stick the hook through that hole, like so. So you see how I have my 2 loops and then it's in between that loop. So we're gonna yarn over again, like this, and we're gonna pull that through that hole. So now there should be 3 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3. So okay, now to continue this, we yarn over, and then we're gonna pull through only 2 loops. Perfect. So you should have 2 loops left and kind of a stitch going on. So with this, you're gonna yarn over once more, and then you're gonna pull through those last 2 loops. So you should have 1 loop left on your hook, and that is a double crochet right there. So okay, we're gonna do another one. So yarn over, pull through that hole, yarn over again, pull it back through, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through another 2. So that was your second double crochet. So these count as 3 double crochet. So now what we're gonna do is chain 2. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, that's 2 chains. Okay, perfect. So now we're gonna do 3 double crochets into the hole again. So So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, and 3 loops. Perfect. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through another 2. Another double crochet. Now we're going to do that once more. Yarn over, in through the hole, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through another 2. 2 double crochets now. And then we're just going to do that one last time. Make sure that you have enough yarn as you're doing this. Just pull down because you don't want to get too close to the ball. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do, yarn over, into the hole, yarn over, out of the hole, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Perfect. Alrighty then. So we're just going to keep doing this until you do this another 2 times. Okay, now that we're here, what you get to do now is we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3s to join this new round. So you see the stitch right there, 1, 2, 3. That stitch right here, you're going to put your hook through there. Awesome. And then with here, this is where the slip stitch is going to happen. You're going to see the stitch, it's kind of a V structure going on. I'll show you again just how I go through. So 1, 2, 3, that top of there, push through underneath this tube top B. Perfect. And then you're going to yarn over, pull through that stitch, and then pull through the loop you made earlier. So now you have your round. So this is your round 1. Okay, now we're going to start into the next round. So what we're going to do here with your hook is you're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. So you see that little hole, you're just going to stick your hook through there, yarn over, pull through that one, and then pull through that hole. Awesome. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chain 3. This chain 3 is going to count as a double crochet. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Awesome. Now we're going to work into double crochet into that little hole that we see, kind of like that corner piece. So we're going to work it. So yarn over, and then push it through there. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, yarn pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through another 2. Perfect. So that counts as 3. So now we're going to chain 2, and then we're going to do another 3 double crochet into the same hole that we worked the other 2 double crochet. So here we go, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, in the hole, yarn over, out, through 2, through 2. Perfect, yarn over, perfect. Alrighty then, and then that should be your first corner. So, okay, now that that's made, we're going to move on to the next space. So what we're going to do here is we're going to chain 1, and then into that next little space we have, kind of where the next corner would be, we're going to do another 3 double crochet. So yarn over, pull into that hole, and all of these double crochets will be in the same hole like it was in the last one. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, do 2 more of these double crochets. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to chain 2. So yarn over, pull through, perfect, and we're going to work another 3 double crochet in the same hole. Perfect. Now that that's done, you have 2 corners. So we're going to repeat this same process from what we did in this corner in the next 2 corners. Okay, so now that we're here, we completed the last 2 corners, we're going to slip stitch and complete this round. So at the top of it, we're going to stick it through there. So you see it's the chain 3, and we're going to see that hook on top, so just pull it through. Again, I see you have the V shape on top, kind of a little opening through there, and we're just going to slip stitch. So yarn over, pull through, and we pull through. So that was the complete of this round. So now for this next one, what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch into that next plate piece. So just pull through there, slip stitch. Okay, perfect. So now that that's done, we're going to start this next round. So here we're going to chain 3. So 1, 2, oops, miss. Make sure this doesn't happen. Just try to slide it back in, and 3. So we have our chain 3, and to that next corner piece that we have here, we're going to work another 2 double crochet. So we're going to yarn over, pull through, perfect, and another double crochet. Okay, then we're going to chain 2, just like we did with the last round. So 1, 2, and then we're going to 3 double crochet into the same space again. Perfect. Now that that first corner is done, that's going to be another corner. So starting next, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to 3 double crochet into that middle slice there, a little space. So we're going to do here, yarn over, pull through 2, and then work another 2 double crochet in there. And then we're going to chain 1. Awesome. So now looking at the next corner piece, we're going to do the same pattern of the 3 double crochet. And then we're going to chain 2 and work another 3 double crochet in here. As you can see, the pattern in the corner is the same, and it just repeats the same itself. Just that first corner, we do a 3 chain instead of 3 double crochet for the first round. Perfect. So that's your first side, and we're just going to repeat this step 2 more times on each side till we have like the full square almost complete. Perfect. So now that we arrived at the end, we're going to chain 1, and then into the top of the chain 3, so 1, 2, 3, we're going to find that stitch. So 1, 2, 3, this stitch right here, and again same, push the hook through underneath it, and we're going to slip stitch, so yarn over, pull through the stitch, and then through that little loop. Perfect. And that is the end of making this granny square. So what we're going to do next to finish it off is how we're going to do this. We're going to chain 1. This is supposed to fasten it off and make little knots, so you don't have to have like a loose piece of yarn. And then now with that extra yarn, with your scissors, just cut up that extra piece. Perfect. And then with the hook still there, I usually just pull that loose yarn through, and then I just tighten where that little knot is made. And you can stretch it out to make your granny square a little more shaped. And that is the end of your granny square. If you would like to add more, you're able to just by, double crocheting 3 into adding singular holes that are in the middle now. And that's where you're able to make bigger granny squares. And with these, you're able to make a bunch of different projects, as in like clothes, blankets, and all such, just by connecting them with each other on each side. So yeah, I would like to personally thank Cheryl Bennett for being able to give me this pattern and able to teach y'all, and I hope you have fun making this granny square. Thank you.